guys, Steak here for Games Defined, and in today's tutorial we're going to be making a bedside lamp. This is the lamp we're going to be creating. I have some more reference images. Right, let's get on with it. Okay, first thing I need to make sure, if you're following this, is if you go to customize unit setup, that you are in centimeters, because that's what I'm going to be working in. By default, generic units are selected, so just change that to metric and then select centimeters, select OK. So we're going to be working off a box as a reference, which I find is the easiest option, so just create it any size you want. Modify panel, change the parameters to, it's got 6.4 for the length, the width is 20 centimeters and the height is 12.2, like that. And just move that to the center. Now create a sphere any size roughly close to the size of the box, so it makes it easier, less work for us. Just going to maximize that with, no, tell you what, no, I'm going to leave that, and then put that to the center like that. I'm going to move it up. I'm doing this by selecting the window, pressing Z, so it zooms in. Just like that. First thing we need to do is rotate the ball 90 degrees. Make sure angle snap is on. Angle snap just lets you rotate it in 5 degrees that time. Okay, so we need to make the ball as high as this, so go to scale like that, press R on the keyboard or press this button up here. In the Y axis just drag it until it is about as high as the box. Yep, that's good. And then X axis, make it as wide as the box. Now in top view we just want to make it so you have I've got 4 sections coming out the side of each of the box, or 5 including the center. So next thing to do is manipulate the vertices, so selecting the box, right click it, convert to editable poly. In vertex mode, select that and you'll see the reason we rotated the box. Select that and come over to soft selection and enable this. Now this allows you to manipulate vertices as well as the one you've selected, so it makes it, you know, a lot easier to create the shape we want. For example, if we move this back, you can see what I mean. As the blue vertices on the edge are hardly altered, and as you get in the middle it's altered even more, so undo that twice. So we're going to adjust the fall off until the dark blue line is in line with the edge of this box, and in left view, yeah, just drag it back like that until you're about in the middle, like that. Then just take off soft selection, select this point here and just drag it back in line. Then select all of them and just drag it near the middle. Okay, going to isolate this, holding Alt pressing Q so we can actually see this. Next thing we need to do is to the other side. Now we can do the same thing, but what I'm going to do is take off soft selection, go to Polygon Mode and select half the model and then get rid of it, making sure the gizmo's in the middle. Come up to the mirror tool up here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 from the right. Click that. You're going to have copy selected. Then on the mirror it on the x-axis with an offset of 0 if your polygon is in the right place. If not, you can alter it like that until it lines up. Just press OK. Now these two are two separate objects, so we need to attach them together. So selecting any of them, it doesn't matter which one. In the modify panel, click attach and then just click the other one like that. Okay, well they're still not properly welded together, as you can see. So what we're going to do is maximize that. Select all the vertices down the center. Make sure you're not selecting any more, so it's just these ones. Click the weld options, and I have got it at 0.254, but yeah, that's what you should have it at, and press OK. Come out of there, and now they are welded together. As you can see, if you just select that one, it moves both of them at the same time. Next thing to do is in front mode, press F3 to get out of wireframe mode. Click polygon mode. No, click vertex mode. Click this one in the center. Come around and click the other one as well. This is just a little trick to save time. If you click the grow selection, it selects all the next row of vertices, and holding shift press polygon mode and it selects the polygons around there. That just saves you from having to select all these ones, then go around to the other side and select all the other ones. Okay, so there needs to be a hole in the middle here. So in the edit polygons tab in the modify panel, click bridge like that, and as you can see, it's made a hole and connected both sides together, which has saved us a lot of time from having to do that manually. So in the front view again, as you can see from the reference image, it's not that wide, so we just need to bring it in a little bit with the scale tool on the x-axis. Just bring it in a little bit like that. And again, the hole isn't in the middle, it's to one side, so we need to move that, but as you can see it only moves that section. So coming over to vertex mode, make sure all of these ones are selected and turn on soft selection again. Now turn the fall off back to 0 and then scale it up manually. Say if we just have the third line as the end, like that. And I think we need to make this hole a little bit bigger. So select these again, in front view, turn that off, and just with the scale tool just scale it up a little bit like that. That should be fine. Out of there, in I'm going to maximize perspective view, holding Alt, pressing W. There is the basic shape for the lamp.